Good morning. It is Wednesday, March 1st, and it is the first day after me being fired. Let me not cuss in the first couple minutes of this video. I got fired yesterday, and I'm not upset about it. But what I do know is that I've been feeling a shift coming. I didn't know what it was going to be. I didn't know how significant it was going to be. I just felt something was going to change. So, yesterday I got fired, and I'm not upset about it, but because of that shift coming, I know that I need to put all of my energy into the things that I've been praying about, thinking about, wanting to manifest, wanting to do. Now I have that time. There's literally no excuse for me not to do that. So although our consistency in things may waver day to day, hour to hour, minute to minute, right now I'm feeling motivated. I'm feeling encouraged. I'm not upset. And again, a place that I always feel good and accomplish after, no matter what I get done, is the gym. And I've just been in there consistently anyway, if you've been following the kid. So start in the morning. It is 7 a.m. About to hit this gym, get a little workout in. I started my day yesterday dancing, and although something, I'm not even gonna call it bad, it was meant to happen. I stood my ground. It is what it is, and we'll talk about that later today. Yeah, I started the day dancing, and I felt good throughout the day, even when that scenario happened. So I'm gonna get in here, do a workout, and hopefully be able to dance a little bit. But today I'm really feeling pumped and powered up. So I'm gonna use weights, and I'm gonna try to lift as heavy as I can today. So I'm trying to lift as heavy as I can today. I just really feel beastly, powered up. So we're gonna just go with that energy that I'm feeling and try to execute as we can. So, to the motherfucking gym. Workout was really good. As you can see, I haven't even cooled down yet. But now I'm about to go get my coloring book that I did. I just got yesterday from Thoroughly Created. About to go home. I should have brought it with me. It's basically a black girl, adult and teen coloring book. And it came right on time. Because when I say coloring literally is therapy, it felt so good yesterday. Just sit there and color that page. And I think I'm going to do a page a day. Or I'm going to try to do a page a day. But right now, when I finish coloring it, and it's like has inspirational little quotes, like it says be kind, hope, little stuff like that, and then, you know, it has a picture of the black girl, whatnot. But I decided I wanted to double that as a journal, especially this month, because again, I just really feel like I'm in a stage of transition, shift, all of that, and it would be beneficial for me to write down my thoughts. And another thing that I'll probably include in this book is the work I'm about to start doing, which is recounting trying to recount all of my previous sexual encounters and unpacking them, seeing what I've learned. I've dealt with some trauma that to live in this world, you have to compartmentalize. So I've tucked a lot of things away. I think I've dealt with some pieces of some instances, but I really want to take this time to try to unpack that. So I think I'll also be writing about that in this coloring book slash now that I've created a journal, or somewhere. But that's the work. Those are the things that have been on my mind lately that I'm going to start doing. And what better day to start than the first? And what better day to start than the day after you got fired? So, yeah, I'm glad that I'm in such high spirits. So I hope that means more good things are on the way, because usually when bad things happen, you have a moment of like despair, distress. Like I had when I said, bitch, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, bitch? What are you gonna do, bitch? Oh my God. Woo, what are you gonna do, bitch? Bitch, I just got fired. Oh, damn. I was talking to myself yesterday. I said, what are you gonna do? But I didn't have a feel of worry, anxiety, regret. I didn't have any of those thoughts. So me being the Libra that I am, indecisive as I am, I usually battle with decision making, but no, I feel very confident in this decision, and I hope that this confidence turns into positive outcomes, because you really never know with life. But yeah, let me get my coloring book. Oh, so I said all that. I'm getting my book to journal, and hopefully, because smoking is not illegal, but I want to just smoke in the park and write. Take a little ride. You got time today and shit. I mean, I need to get out these wet clothes though, because that's what gets yeast infections. Take off the wet clothes. So let me do that. Oh shit, I gotta cut up here. But anyway, I want to smoke and journal. Take some time, meditation in the park, because it's almost 60 degrees. It went from straight winter to spring. I'm crying. But yeah, let me go. Go by the water, I can write in nature. All right, let me get the last few minutes of my tunes. So yeah, I'm turning it into a job. So yeah, we're gonna sit with nature. I forgot my headphones, and I was like, you know what? It's okay, I forgot my headphones. Let's be one with nature. So yeah, taking in the March 1 air. Alright, so fresh out the shower, impromptu washed my hair. I really want to cut it off. I really do. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. But for today, like every day, we're going to try to slick it down as best we can. But yeah, I'm about to do my monthly maintenance, get my little chin hairs gone, clean up the brows, and watch some YouTube while I do that. I am enjoying this slow day. We're gonna get some content, so after I do my little grooming and whatnot, we're gonna paint this mug. So yeah, feels good. I've been really snacking and I want to eat something else now, so I'll probably be eating as well. But yeah, enjoy this until I feel like saying something. Well, hello, I'm back. So I decided I wanted to try at-home extensions. I have these clusters that just been sitting in my lash drawer. They're kind of cute. They're the little like flared, and I done stacked them up, layered them up. I will say I have on both eyes, I have them too close to my lash line, so they're kind of like poking me in my eye. But I'm gonna see if me keep tugging on them will like move them a little bit away, because I want to see how long, if I can get them to last a couple of days. But if this gonna keep poking me in my eye, baby, yeah, it's not gonna work. But yeah, they cute. And I was feeling it was just like my brow. So I understand why the girls like the extensions. It is very natural looking. You don't really have to do too much, but I am still a full face girl. But yeah, so I've been sitting here binging YouTube. Now I'm about to go ahead and film. I thought I was gonna put on a wig today, but I'm enjoying my natural. So we'll be natural today. It'll be natural to film. And yeah, and I've been thinking, I just said I wanted to chop this off, so this is me again acting like I done cut it off. Cause like these, I can't, I just want this to lay down. This little baby bun is just unnecessary because what are you here for? Chop it off. And I think I'm wanting to go back natural, so I'm trying to let my hair grow out, and I think that's why I just didn't chop it all off today. I'm gonna let it grow out a little bit more. I try to grow out a little bit more, and then we gonna, I think it's time to cut it. I really do. Like, it just needs a new start. But here's today's face. Haven't done my full beat with the slicky back in a minute. But yeah, let's get to filming some shit. And honestly, since I am finna film some shit and I kind of want to do like a sit down, I think this is where I'm going to end my vlog for today. So yeah, this is my chill, slow moving day after getting fired. And I am not mad about it at all. I feel really good. I feel, yeah, I don't feel anxious or anything. I felt really calm today, and I think I moved as such, and I enjoy that. So, yeah, I'm about to film. I'm gonna wrap this vlog up. I really didn't do too much, but hopefully you can remember this on a day that you need to just take it easy, take it slow, go with the flow, have a thinking day, maybe plan some things out, because that's honestly what I did today. I just thought about it. Thought about life, thought about what I want to do, trying to keep myself in a motivated energy, a motivated headspace, because I'm feeling that, so I'm trying to maintain it. So yeah, that's the day after getting fired. Oh, I was supposed to tell y'all what happened. Dang, let me not end it like that. So what had happened was, and I could have been telling y'all that while I was doing my makeup, but I was really in my zone. So I got this new job. Mind you, I haven't had this job for not even a month yet. And I'm sorry if the camera is shaking. I have it on this like little thingy. And I started 1 week. Well, within the interview, they were like, you know, you'll have bi-monthly trainings that are most likely be on a Saturday. Petunia, get out. Get out. I don't know why you keep trying to sneak in here, ma'am. You know it's a no. Yeah. Yeah, my hours would be like typical 9 to 5 type shit. 9 to 6 or 10 to 7, depending on where I was stationed at for that pay period. I'm like, okay, so I'm thinking I can maneuver within those time constraints or whatever, or, you know, we'll be told in advance about whatever. So come to find out, first week I get there, there's an event that's the following week, and she just said, you know, the event is next week. And I'm thinking this is just something that the organization is doing. I'm not necessarily thinking that I have to like work it and be there or whatever. So anyway, it's like a week away, and we're planning an event. It was a whole ordeal. I planned the event. This is my first week on the job. I plan and execute the event. And anyway, within the training, a couple more new people get hired. I'm going very long story long, sorry. A couple other people get hired, so we're all kind of doing this training. And mind you, this day that we're training, she had told us, the boss had told us several times that one person was going to be doing paperwork, the other person was going to be pulling some files, and then the next day we were going to switch. She told us this several times. I was like, okay. So the day that the other person was supposed to do paperwork and I was supposed to pull files, I was getting something out of our notebook that goes with doing paperwork, and the boss walked in and decided to tell me again that the other person was doing paperwork. And I was just like, I know. I just said, I know. And so then later on that day, they pulled me to the side, like, you're very snippy. That's not going to take you far here. You need to just come into our organization and learn how we do things. You shouldn't ask why we do this or why we do that. Just see what we do. And on and on and on and on and on. So she basically has this little, I'm not going to call it a meeting because it wasn't a meeting. It was a chastising. And I'm irritated because, like, you're doing a lot. That wasn't even that, but whatever, this show shit, got it. I take a little walk, is what it is. So the first instance was me saying that I would not be able to work this last minute event that was given to us. 2 last minute events that were given to us. Well, for me anyway, because I had just got hired. that was proving to be an issue, saying that I needed to be able to come to these events, blah, blah, blah. At the time, really wasn't caring that it was last minute, but then later on stated to everyone that it was last minute. So you made it a big deal with me, but then you agreed that it was a last minute thing. Anyway, so I got in trouble 2 times for saying that I couldn't come to some after hours or extra additional work hours. 1, because they were very last minute, and 2, because work-life balance. No. So then again, there was another instance. They're telling me, and I had, said again that I wouldn't be able to come to an event. And they're like, because it was last minute. And they're like, this is proven to be an issue. Let me know when you have time to discuss you being able to meet the events that you were hired for. Very passive-aggressive energy. But whatever. So this is now like 3 separate times that I've been chastised, and I've only been on the job a week and a half at the time. So this is going on. I got fired yesterday because, again, they told us about a meeting that was going to be in April. I agreed to that because she was like, well, I'm telling you about this event now. Are you going to be able to come? And I said, yeah, I can make arrangements for that. And at the meeting before that, they asked me would I be able, I'm like, well, if I'm given ample notice, then I can try to make arrangements for things. But, life does happen or whatever. So they were like, so if I give you ample time, then you'll be able to come. I said, most likely. And she's like, well, you're saying most likely. I said, yes, because life does occur. I'm not just going to say flat out that I will be at everything. If I can't be at something, I will let you know. Like, that's just that. So moving forward, they told me about this event in April, and then a few days later, they sent another email about another event on another Saturday in April. And I'm like, baby, oh, hell no, we're not going to be working all these full-ass shifts on Saturdays. Like, what is the work-life balance? We already never get off on time. Be throwing other late last-minute events throughout the week after the hours that we're supposed to work. So, like, when I said at this point, between getting up, having to drive to work, because it's a 40-minute drive to work, working, then driving home, I was like, it's getting to be close to I'm working 12-hour days. So anyway, we had a meeting that was scheduled for yesterday because we were supposed to talk about goal setting, and she's supposed to be my evaluator, which I knew was going to be trash anyway, especially those evaluations go into raises. It's like, oh man, I wasn't even counting on a raise, especially with you evaluating me, and we've already having issues already, and we're only 3 weeks in. I should not be feeling like this at this time. But anyway, the bosses also like belittles people in meetings, berates people in meetings, but like makes it a public group setting to like chastise someone in front of everyone. It's very dehumanizing. It's very toxic. It's very volatile. It really wasn't a good workspace, but I told myself I wanted this job because I do like the work that I wanted to be back where I wanted to be. It was just this person. I was like, bro, I'm not going to quit. If I leave this place, they're going to have to fire me because no, I'm not intimidated. I'm not scared. I'm not challenged. And I have no problem saying no when a boundary has been crossed. And regardless if I'm salary or not, there has to be a work-life balance. There has to be some time. So we had this meeting originally scheduled to talk about my goal setting. But since the day previously they sent that email about this second event in April, I immediately received, I will not be able to attend. Like, no. So instead of talking about goal setting in the meeting, we go back to this email. And so we get into this thing about that. And they're basically telling me I'm the only one that's bringing it to their attention. I'm the only one complaining is what they said. I'm the only one complaining. I'm the only one saying anything, and that I'm just not a team player. And that if that's the case, then we can just part ways. And I said, well, I don't think that's fair. And I, with your background in social work, and the work that we do, I would think that I would be able to consider my work-life balance and mental health as a priority and not be penalized for it. And it was some cutoffs. I'm like, can I finish? It was like not heated. I felt like I was very calm and comfortable, but I knew the day before it was going to be some shit. As soon as I sent that email, I knew it was going to be some shit. So I came into this encounter ready for her already volatile daily attitude. So anyway, she's like doing a lot of bouncing, a lot of neck, a lot of all that. I'm like, okay. So anyway, I'm saying that I don't think that I should be penalized for requesting work-life balance. And when in my interview, I was told that they would have bi-monthly trainings that would be on Saturdays. Those are things that I could agree to. I asked what my normal hours would be. Those are things that I can agree to. There would be events that would take place in the evening. The job time frame is already in the evening. So you meant to say late night, like, because at this point it's getting to be 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night. if you say we're going to have events in the evening, I'm expecting that to be within the time frame of the hours that you gave me. And if it's not, then I would need it to be explicitly stated. So again, therefore, people can make educated decisions. So anyway, but this person can just never be wrong. So of course, everything that I'm saying is yada, yada, yada. And so basically they're saying they're letting me go. I was like, okay, so what would be the protocol for talking with HR? And they're like, this is not a matter for HR. You're just not a team player and you're not willing to do the work to help the team. I said, again, that is not fair. And I should not be penalized for this. And I would like to know the protocol for speaking with HR. And they're like, well, I'm HR. I said, I figured as much. So anyway, got fired because I'm not going for these companies that think they can work you to death because your salary. That's not how that shit works. I asked a simple question. I said, what if, you know, we already don't get off on time as it is. A lot of times the people that are also supposed to come in for support do not show up. So then therefore I'm now going to different sites than where I'm supposed to be at. You know, I'm very much a team player. So you can't sit here and tell me that I'm not a team player. And all I'm asking you is, as a salaried person, what are the amount of hours I'm expected to work within a week or a pay period that would constitute for the salary that I'm getting? Because just because I'm salaried does not mean I can work all day, every day, whenever you say that shit. Just no. So you're continuing, we're getting off late every day. So that's already overtime. Then you're having activities and events after those hours. So that's add on another 2-3 hours. Then you want to add 2 events throughout the month on Saturday that are full ass shifts. So like 9 to 3, 9 to whatever. So what is the amount of hours that I should expect to work? It's not forever whenever you say. That's just not how these things work. So it's definitely, I have what I want to do with it, and we'll see how I proceed with that. But yeah, got fired. I'm not really upset about it. I stood my ground. I don't feel bad about it. I don't feel like I was wrong. I feel like my question was reasonable. I don't think it should have been met with, I'm HR, what I say go. Yeah, so I'm going to take the steps that I need to take to do what I need to do, or try to do whatever I can do. But yeah, mugs, I don't know. I don't know what to tell them. We all know mental health is a top priority for a lot of the world. It's been a top discussion for a lot of the world, especially after the pandemic. I just don't understand what about my request or decline was grounds for termination. It definitely feels retaliatory. So yeah, we'll see. But yeah, that's my day. And now I'm really finna end this. I'm about to film this haul. And yeah, thank y'all for kicking it with me for the day and listening to my work tea. Hey, your girls back on these social media shit. So, you know, I hope y'all fuck with me. We'll see what new job is in her future. Really would just like it to be, you know, creating content, creating things. Y'all know I'm a crafter, all of that good stuff. But after this, let me not even get into all that because I'm going to do like an update. I haven't done like a introduce myself or whatever type of video. So I want to try to do that today and just give an update, a real full update on life, because it's always some shit, girl. It's always some shit. But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in to another video on my channel. If you are new here, thanks. If you're an oldie, welcome. I love y'all so much for staying tuned in with the kid. But that's all I got for y'all. And I will see y'all on my next one. Stay true. Have a good day.
Work and work. I wish like me, yeah, I know my worth. Fucking with me is a gift and a curse. I pay my